Yo, what's going on, guys? You already know it's that trading Forex assassin Flystewie back in it. Today we're trading the USD CPI trade. Now, if you look at this beautiful little chart here, we took a little trade before the market started. Just got a little 100 pips, nothing big. But we are gonna trade around 2%. Or actually 4% of our portfolio. So we're gonna do this trade like 5 times. Here, let me show you my chart real quick, just so you guys can see what I'm working with right now. Right now we're trading gold for the USD CPI. I see sells, easy sells here. If we go on the 5-minute, it just hit this resistance line, came back down. This zone here is gonna be full of just sells. It might leave early because there is so much momentum in the market right now. Like, we might have to go to the hour one to see where this thing might land. So this thing could land here at 794. It could land here at 1,000. We're gonna go for 850. Let's bring all of these resistance, because this zone is so big. We're gonna go for 850. And we know that the USD CPI can go pretty high, but the reason why we know it can go pretty high is honestly just because there's so much volume in the market. Like, look at this range here. This is like 1,500 pips. So most likely it's probably gonna go to somewhere like here. Let's move it up even more just to know we're in the hour one where this thing might go. Move this here. Let's just move everything up just a bit. And then after that, it's probably gonna trend the market for a bit. So we kind of mapped out the zones here. And yeah, guys, as the title says, we got some pretty crazy stuff when you think about it when it comes to these elections, right? Joe Biden, the front runner of the Democratic race. Who would have ever thought it? Honestly, at the beginning, we type in my dude Joe Biden here. At the beginning, no one saw him coming through. But once we look at something like Real Clear Politics, we could see my dude's like dominating. Look at these results: plus 36 on Sanders, plus 21, plus 15. All of the front runners jumped out. They endorsed him. Bernie has no chance. It's crazy. A lot of Bernie bros mad. But my question is, can he actually defeat Donald Trump? I'm gonna let you in the secret. There's probably no chance at all. Trump is like the strong-armed assassin. He's the man, the myth, the legend. He basically takes shots, hits them off like Typhon. If Hillary couldn't beat him last year, oh my God, I think he's to take it all the way again. That's my political talk for the morning. It's how involved in politics I am. Trump wins, what a great analysis. Back to the markets, honestly. It's funny because right now the market is like absolutely getting doo-dooed on. If we look at the stock market, this chart is the S&P 500. This line represents around a 20% drawdown. This line is like 25%. This is like a 30%. So right now the market's like between like 20% drawdown right now. So we could see it go down all the way to here, which is scary territories, to be honest. From its highs, it had a high of like 34,000. That's times. So if we do this, 2,000 is like 0.4. But if we fell from 3,000 and we wanted to get a 40% return. So if the mean reversion was a 40% return, let's go to 2,400 and what is it, 28? $2,428. It's really right like here. This is the next zone. The next real serious zone. Yeah, this thing's melting. And when we really think about any other recession type, really around this range is like the total possibility that could go in a full out recession. Could go like all the way down here. So I would look for here in a total recession. Hasn't been here since 2016. This is like the absolute ball here. All right, we got a couple minutes till time again. We go through here. Go to the Forex Factory. We are trading the good old. Oh wow, they changed the bank rate to today. That's funny. I did not see that coming. They had the GJ official bank rate where they cut rates today just out of nowhere. Similar to what they did to the US. That's cool. Dang, that could have been some free money we could have got there. We're trading the CPI here. If we click on it, this is just a change in the price of goods and services purchased by consumers. This kind of measures inflation, right? Oh, here we go. Because consumer prices account for a majority of overall inflation. It is important to the currency valuation because rising prices lead the central bank to raise interest rates out of respect for inflation mandate. So right now, basically, the market's saying that the CPI is going to favor the US dollar. How much time we got? We got 3 minutes. All right, so we're doing 3 trades here. We go here. We're doing around 5 trades actually. I'm gonna take 2 at the hour, and then that last one, the last 3 are gonna be closer to the actual time. About 2 minutes. So I'm gonna take this first 2 trades at around 14.29. It's around 4% risk in my portfolio, 180 stop loss. Actually, I might put this to 200 because there's so much momentum in the market. Put this down to 22. Because right now, we look at in 5 minutes, something can travel like 300 pips, right? So in 1 minute, the most it's traveled is like 230. So we don't want to get hit out before the actual trade is. That's why we're extending the stop loss. This trade could have good minute 2s, so it could just rush down all the way and keep going. So we'll close 2 of the positions out around 5 seconds if it goes in our way. So we're gonna take 1 sell, and then we're gonna take another sell. Again, if it moves against me up here, which it might, honestly, it might like pinch up first and then shoot down. But if it moves up against me, it won't hit my stop loss. Like it won't blast past it, which is what we really want. We don't want our stop loss to be blasted past. And there's so much more potential to the downside, so. So we have trades here. And nothing really. Wow. Did not expect that. We're gonna take out some profit just to be a bit safer. How much pips is this? This is only 100? Wow, I did not expect this. I expected a bit more of an explosion, but you know, what can you do? It might still range down more. You know, there's a huge range here. So it might fill this range in the hour, but it's just CPI, so I don't expect it to, like, especially when you're expecting volatility and you don't get that volatility that you expected, that means that it might swing back this way. That means that the up momentum, like if we go here on the weekly, clearly we see a strong upward trend, right? That means the upward trend is so strong that it might just keep going back with the trend, right? So we don't want to hold any positions there. I mean, I guess this is what, like let's say we got $40. So 415 divided by 100. It's about 1%. We'll take it, you know, risk 4% for 1%. Sometimes that's what you gotta do. Anyways, that's the trade for the day. Hope you guys liked it. Donald Trump positioned to spank that booty in the primaries. He's gonna come through and he's gonna have all the Sleepy Joe memes. This guy's gonna come through looking like he's a Dave Chappelle stand-up set. He's gonna come through, talk all that game, all that smack against my boy Joe Biden, and it's gonna be bad. You know, being a Democrat feels bad, you know. You know me, I was for my boy Andrew Yang. I thought he was gonna come through, do something amazing. Andrew Yang just endorsed Joe Biden because, of course, Joe Biden's he's tearing up the whole thing. Like Joe Biden, like literally every candidate dropped out and endorsed Joe Biden. Bernie Sanders is gonna win, but all of the Democrats teamed up like the goddamn Avengers. All of them voted for my boy Joe Biden, and he's gonna take the Democratic primary. But against Trump, I don't know, man. I don't see that happening. You know, I was in those markets betting against everyone except for Joe Biden and Bernie Sanders. So I made some money betting against Bloomberg there. That was fun. But yeah, it's my political talk for the day. I don't really got nothing more to say. Yo, make sure to hit that like button. Of course, we out here. Let's see if we can go on YouTube real quick. My next video I want to do a video, is diversity bad? For Freakin' Tech Lead, he does a funny video. So I want to comment on it. Hopefully I got some good commentary. And we out. Easy. Bye.